Hi, my name is Tom Bartolucci. I'm the VP of Engineering for Plantible Foods. Plantible Foods is a Series A funded startup. We make plant-based egg replacement protein. So the idea is to have a protein powder that behaves and performs like an egg in baking application. Yeah, we came across RMS about a year and a bit ago now. We were working with an engineering company to do the first draft design of the facility that we build out here in West Texas, and they suggested we look at roller mills and specifically RMS because they have had very good experience with them in the past. Yeah, the reason why we chose to go with the roller grinder from RMS was due to the fact that our protein is very, very delicate, and so it needs grinding, but it needs grinding and shearing at the same time. So the idea of having counter-rotating roller mills helped in achieving that. And the other reason was, opposed to a normal blade mill, was because of the width of the machine that will allow us to discharge directly into the top of the mill from our dewatering conveyors. Yeah, so the other option that we looked at was this standard blade mill, but one of the limitations there, so it would have done the same kind of shearing action, but the limitation there was the funnel that would have been needed to feed the material through the mill probably would have plugged up and clogged. And so the idea of working with RMS was to have a wide inlet to the mill, and they worked with us in designing and building a funnel that was properly matching our dewatering conveyor. Yes, of course, this is a new process, so there was some fear of things not working when you put them together. But through various conversations with Blake at RMS, it kind of gave me confidence that other similar processes have been done before, and so it was reassuring. The big new thing was the fact that we were adding water to the milling process, and that's something else that RMS helped us design and build, is this water distribution system to the roller mill to help during the maceration. It's been running like a charm. We've been running it now 5 times, so we're still in the startup phase. But the machine is very repeatable in terms of performance. We've done adjustments on the distances of the rollers a couple of times, like we were showed by the technician when they came on site to start it up. And so with that, we were able to achieve the grind that we need. Yeah, I mean, we're going through the training now because, as I said, we're in the startup phase of this big plant that we built. And so, to be honest, that was probably the easiest training step that we had to do, because it's the machine is pretty much self-regulating, and all they need to do is really press a button. So very simple to use. And even the adjustment of the rollers is something that it's easy to do once you've done some training with the technician. The 2 technicians that came on site were fantastic. They really helped us get it going. We had a couple of communication internet issue on the VFDs, and they were able to log back in and fix them all out. And then the aftercare support, I've received emails from the vendor a couple of days later, and then a month later saying, hey, how's everything going? Do you need help? Let us know. So very supportive also on the aftercare.